friends, welcome back to another episode of our Thrift and Lift blanket. So if you have not joined us for one of these episodes before, what we're doing is randomly picking blindly picking, closing your eyes, and picking up a yarn out of baskets of thrifted yarn that I have, and I'm adding it to a blanket. So it is a comfy, cozy blanket that we are making. The thinner yarn I'm holding double or triple just to make sure that everything is about the same texture and the same weight throughout the blanket. And we're just having fun with our random picks. So let's get started. So we finished on basket number 1 yesterday, so we're gonna start on basket number 2 today. See my cat's shadow? She's taking a bath in front of my light. Let's start on our first pick. All right. Got our blanket ready. And let's do our first pick. I feel like I shake this around and the yarn always escapes, so I'm just gonna move it around a little bit. All right. Trying to get something on the bottom. Ooh. Okay, we're still in the same family. This is like a purplish gray color. It's really pretty, but it's in the same family. And this is a velvet yarn. It says I paid 75 cents for it. All right, so we got our velvet yarn and we're gonna add that to our blanket. And with this one, I don't know if I'm gonna have to hold this one single or double. I'm gonna guess it's probably gonna be a single. I'm gonna test it out real quick. Oh yeah, this is gonna be a single. Yeah, that's what single looks like. I think that's good. Okay, so I'm just going to add this to this strand of last week's. All right. Okay, so let's get started on So I'm gonna get started on this row and see how it looks. I'll show you a little preview and then I'll show you an update in a little while. So today I am going to be watching With Love Christina, and her content is so cute because she has a 50s theme that she does. She does homemaking, and she just shows the ins and outs of her house making and how she runs her house, and she just shares little bits of her life here and there during her videos. And she does cleaning, and she will do like time period cleaning routines and different things like that. And she, I believe, said that she lives in Washington, and she does a lot of outside photography and pictures and such, and it is so pretty. The atmosphere and the music and the calmness that she has on her videos just are very cozy, and I really love watching her things. She has a lot of instrumental music playing, and it's just very soothing. So I love the photography, the camera angles, and her voice is very calming too. So it's really nice to watch her stuff. She does a lot of vintage styles, and she will do some different tips and tricks on different 50s styles and dresses and things like that. So it's really fun to watch that. So that's what I'm gonna do while I am crocheting up this velvet purplish gray yarn. I'll show you. That's pretty. I like that one. That's nice. So I'll keep you updated on how everything is going as this grows, and I will definitely be back for our next color pick.
Well, in the later season. But of course, before I got to planting, I had to prep the dirt. I would love to have a thriving big garden someday, but that's just not quite in the cards yet. We're aiming for functionality. Mental peace is also nice, but at the end of the day, if I have worked myself so hard that I am so exhausted that I am upset or overstimulated, it's not really worth it to me.
I have made it to the end of a three row in the same color. And this was a weird one because I probably could have held it double, but it was really thick on its own. So I was kind of in between on what to do with that one. It's really soft. But again, with the grays and the purples. What is that? All right, so what I have left, I'm going to cut this one. I'll show you what I had left. Whew. I don't know if you can see it. Snowing. All right. This blanket is gonna be a monster. It's huge. Keeps going. So this is what I had left of that ball. So it was definitely going to make way more than 3 rows. So I have still quite a bit of this. So this is just going to go on the top of the basket, and it'll recirculate itself for another time. Now I'm going to do the pick out of the second basket, or our second pick. This is basket number 1. Basket 1. Ooh. All right, we've got red. I've never seen this one before. It's like a thin homespun. You can see it. I've never seen this kind before. It looks like it's a donut. So we'll see if we can go from the outside. This is going to be a hold it double, but I don't know. I don't think I'm gonna, looking at the blanket, I think maybe my holding it triple was a little much. So I think I'll just try and hold double from now on. But with something like this, I don't know. I've never used a donut before. It's so cute. Can you center pull these? Do they work like that? Am I gonna ruin it? I don't know. I'm scared. Is it gonna ruin it if I center pull it? Okay. Okay, let's see. got the middle. Okay, there's the end. Guys, I'm nervous. Is it gonna tangle? Oh, it's gonna make a big mess, isn't it? Okay, I think what's gonna happen is I just have to be super mindful of it not tangling. But I got another red, so that's good. I've got one to go along with that homespun that I had, that like maroon color. Now I've got the red. That's good. Still the same colors though. What is with that? My hand wants to keep all the same colors together, I guess. So interesting. This really is an adventure. It's really, really fun. Okay, so I ended on the end here. So I'm just gonna attach with a standing double crochet and just continue my pattern. I am using the granny stitch in the row pattern from CJ Designs. I'll link that in the description so that you guys can use that if you would like to. And you don't need to do this type of blanket with it. They do it with just regular yarn and just regular colors. Got a helper over here that's... If I don't tangle the yarn, then this one over here is going to tangle it. She's a master at that. Don't do it. This is what it's looking like so far. I like it. It's nice. Same colors. I promise. I have other colors. I've got this one. I've got this one. This one. I've got more pink. I've got this one. I'm not lacking in colors. I just don't understand. It's the same thing over and over. I don't get it. Okay, I finished this one. I like it. Oh, it's getting so soft. I do think, like I said, I'm going to change doing 3. Yeah, I'm going to change holding it triple because just like the feel of the blanket, unless it is like a really thin yarn like this baby yarn, I would hold this triple because it's really thin. But I think if I have a medium 4 weight, it's going to be holding it double. And if it's a fuzzy yarn, depending on the thickness of it, I'll hold it double. But we'll see. We'll see how it goes. But I'm liking how this is feeling, and that purple was just a little too thick. So I think we'll just do that. I think double is what we're gonna do. Okay, we get to pick again from basket number 2. All right. We got a brown eyelash. This is different. I was gonna say, who's gonna bet that we're gonna get a gray or a white again? But this one, I'm excited about this one. I think this is also going to be a hold triple. Because originally I was thinking I would hold this with something. But I think we'll hold it triple and see how it goes. And if it doesn't look good, then I'll end up putting it, like pairing it with something. But I'd have to dig through and find a color that I like with it. But I think we will hold this triple. So this is a festival mix fiber. says mixed yarn. It's polyester, 50 grams. And the tag says $1, but it does not say anything else. There's something under this dollar tag. It's washing instructions. It says not to wash. Oh, hand wash and not dry. And don't iron. And this dollar sticker is very faded. Can you see the dollar on there? All right, let's do this one. This is gonna be fun. Just have to find the end. I see the outside of it. I need to find the center. Do you think that would be better? I don't know. Maybe I could do it from the outside. Maybe that would be better instead of doing it from like trying to find the center. But I am going to put this one in a yarn bowl. I think that would be the best option. So I'm gonna get a yarn bowl. This is the yarn bowl that I chose. This is a cute little turtle. I actually found this at Joann as it's a planter. So it has that little stopper on the bottom. But I'm gonna use him as a yarn bowl. So we're gonna put our yarn right in there and then just let it unwind, and doing it in thirds again. So I'm going to start off by doing a stretch of yarn. Oh, I'm excited about this one, you guys. Brown. It's one of my fall colors. Yay. Okay, and then I'm going to tie it to the old yarn. So I would love to know, do you guys have any patterns that you're making right now? Any projects that you have going on that you're really enjoying? And what colors are you making your projects with? And I've always found that if I have a project that I'm not really crazy about the colors, I don't enjoy the process as much. And I'm not sure why that is, because I could be making the same pattern, the exact same pattern, with colors that I love and then colors that I don't care for as much. And I always gravitate towards the ones that I prefer, even though it's the same pattern. Do you guys feel that way too? I don't know what that's about. Maybe it's just me thinking of myself instead of like if you're making a gift for someone and you know their colors and their colors are just not the same as yours, and it's almost like sad to be making something that's not your colors, your favorite colors. So I don't know, maybe it's just me being greedy that I just want to make colors, make things that I love the colors of. And you know what too, is it's not necessarily that I want to keep the thing that I'm making. I would happily gift like everything that I make, unless I'm making it for a very specific purpose for my house. Like that one project I told you guys in my Monday chat a few weeks ago, that I'm making curtains for our dining room, and they're crocheted curtains, and I know it's going to take forever to make it, and it's going to, like, I'm going to be so thrilled when they're done. And you know, that one I would be sad to give away after they're finished, just because it's for a very specific purpose. But typically if I'm making a blanket or something, I mean, I have so many, so unless it's for a very specific reason, I'm okay giving away gifts like that to friends and family. But yeah. I'm going to show you what I have so far. Oh, it's so fuzzy. That is going to make such a fun addition to this. And I do like it right next to that deep red color. So excited. I don't know how far this one little skein is going to take me, so it might be a little while. I'm just going to keep watching some YouTube videos and keep on crocheting, and I will check back in when I am all done with this so that you guys can see what the finished product is for this skein. Can't wait to see it. All right, I'll be back in a little bit. Okay, I'm all done. I love it. It's so fuzzy. This is why I thought that this stitch would be really good, because you really can't see the stitches, but you can see the spaces in between those clusters. So I am very happy with this. I give this color thumbs up. The color picks for this week were a thumbs up for me. I'd love for you to comment which one you like, either thumbs up or thumbs down with the color pick. The velvet gray, that red, and then that eyelash brown color. Thank you so much for joining me today, and I hope you have a wonderful week and you're able to find joy in the little things.